Well, it's Indigo. And you know what? Today is my birthday. I turned the big 5 already. I'm heading in here to take a look at some contents and take a look for a magazine too before actually meeting my parents before at the good old fashioned food. And we're gonna go have some lunch there and then probably head over to a place to get a new pair of jeans because I need a new pair of jeans. My mom says I need a new pair of jeans. I don't think I need a new pair of jeans personally. But anyhow, let's spend the day, let's spend my special day, birthday party day, doing something I would like to do on my birthday. So let's go inside and take a look. Oh, that was definitely interesting for a quick little look inside. Found no magazines that I wanted to get. I was taking a look in for some computer stuff, woodworking, since I have some tools to do some work with woodworking and all that, so I was taking a look to see if there's any projects that I can actually start learning from, or at least start to learn to do some woodworking, but nothing of that sort. Anyhow, we're going to be going off to we're going to go over to Fulam. I'm going to take a look there. I'm going to meet my parents there. And look at that. That used to be one of the Sears stores a long time ago. Before they went bankrupt, that was actually a decoration store. No longer in existence in Canada. They decided to go belly up. They couldn't keep up with the times. Anyhow, we're going to head over down to Fulam, and we're going to meet up with my parents there. Probably get a seat already. It's only 11:35, so got to traverse over there. So let's go over and take a look. Okay, there she is, folks. Food finally got here. Don't believe the traffic, especially crossing over from Laval, from the 440 over the 13 and then back up. You know, so much traffic. Pain in the goddamn ass. Especially when it's on your birthday on top of it. You're supposed to enjoy yourself, you know? Just want to say hi to my younger brother, who just had your birthday early. So let's actually head in and have some lunch. Anyhow, here we are, and we're back again from Home Depot, and I did get a little something for myself, another little tool, jigsaw, and I got the last one there, so at least I have a little birthday present for myself, nothing too fancy. I'm going to have to get the pants this coming Thursday. Tomorrow I have an interview over in Montreal, so I'm hoping that that'll turn out great, and hopefully something will come out of it. We'll find out soon enough when I get there, and hopefully I'll have something for myself to work for. So in the meantime, let's head over to Place Rosemary to get some exercise done, because in this heat it's going to be too hot and too humid to do anything, and I'd rather get some exercise in and make sure I get some exercise done for the day. Probably won't get up to my 10,000 steps as I usually do, but at least I'll get a little something out of it. And since it's my birthday, I'll take it easy. I won't go that hard on myself like I usually do, and get this video done. So see you soon. And here we are, taking a quick little break from my walk at Place Rosemary. Looking at my typical Tuesday, supposed to be already at 75, 56 steps. I'm only at 64.43, so being my birthday, I'm not going to sweat it out too much. It's not the exact science. I don't have to hit over 10,000 steps a day in regards to that, even though I would like to. because it's become a habit that I usually do 10,000 steps or more per day, depending on how busy I am during that day. And because I'm not that busy, or I'm fairly busy, but going in between places, which takes a little bit more time, makes it a little bit harder to get my steps in. I did pick up a nice little tool for myself, a jigsaw from Ryobi, one of the battery operated ones, just the tool itself. The batteries I have plenty of, so I don't need any more batteries or any extra chargers. And it'll work with any of the 18-volt batteries that I have, lithium ions that I have at home. So I do have the regular 1.3s and the 4 amp hour 18-volt batteries from Ryobi. So either one of those will do for the jigsaw itself. I believe it does come with a blade itself. I'll take a look when we do the grand opening of that on my birthday today. If it does, then great. If not, then I have to go pick up a blade. But it's going to be one specific to that. Maybe a couple of them in a little kit. So I have some for wood, some for metal, some for plastic. So depending on the type of cutting I need to do with it. And I was helping my father just this last week because he had to do he had to have a plumber come in to change the fittings. And sure enough, the only thing I had was my reciprocating saw, and that there was a little bit more harder to deal with because he didn't have that clearance to see clearly enough to do the cutting. He didn't want to get his reciprocating saw, his own saw out, because it's corded and all that, and he was not even close to near a cord, nor did he want to get an extension out for it. So I'll do an unboxing of that this evening here on my birthday vlog. So that way at least there will be something of interest for everybody. And trust me, it's always something new or something of interest with these tools. And I'm going to try to finish off my walk right now, and then we'll head back home, and we'll do the unboxing of the jigsaw itself. Okay? So I'll see you soon. Here we go. This is the Ryobi jigsaw, battery operated. Doesn't come with the battery itself. This is actually one that I have at home, which I actually put in. It does anywhere between 1100 and 3000 RPMs. It has a switch here, as you can see by the guide, for using which type of materials would find things there, and also metal. It does come with its own little saw blade that comes with it free. I would definitely advise getting some other ones besides the one that comes with it, so that way you have it for different types of woods and materials. In the manual for this, it lets you know what type of saws to use for the different type of woods. And this here happens to be very ergonomically to hold. And just to show you, does come with a little light face light here, so that way you can get to see what you're actually cutting with. And it's very sound. Again, it gives you the index on both sides and the model number, which is P5231, which is a good little model. Ergonomically, it's sound. The handle itself is very flexible, and if you're going to be cutting for long periods of time, you have this little switch here, which will actually engage this for long periods of cutting on it. And it does come, and this is a nice little attachment, a little hex key to go with it. That there is actually for the base plate itself here. You have basically two screws. You probably might be able to see them clearly. These are the two screws that you can actually untie, and the plate here moves at a 45-degree angle both ways, so you can actually tilt it either side. So that's very good. in regards to it, because you need sometimes to make little adjustments on that. And it does come with a variable speed control here to control the blade itself. This is at the fastest setting, and this is at the slowest setting. So depending on how much you need it for, the speed itself, you adjust the speed there. Now typically you can use any Ryobi 18 volt lithium battery, including the old NiCad ones, because they come with the same type of stem here. This one here is the 1.3, which will work with this without any problems for small light cuts. If you're going something for longer, then definitely the 4 amp hour or better will do you handy, and it simply plugs in on the back like so with a nice little click. Just to show you the back side here as well, that's where the neck goes into actually the power of the battery itself, the power of the unit itself. This is just a tools only in regards to it. The lifetime is 3 years on this. The extent of how long these batteries will last will vary from project to project and depending on the material that you're cutting. So the smaller ones are great for small projects. If you need something more larger, definitely use the bigger size batteries, which is a great thing to have. So always have at least a couple of these batteries hanging around. This is the P102 that I have here. I have the larger 4 amp hour batteries, which will also fit in this without any problems. Overall, I haven't had a chance to try this here out, but I will definitely try it out on another project coming up soon. The price of this is actually $59. It's actually dropped down. It used to be 80 something dollars, but now they've lowered the prices on this. And it's a good extension of tools that you need, especially if you're going to cut right angles on tight spots. So this is a good thing to have. If you ever need to get something like this, definitely get one. I prefer the cordless for the simple fact is that you can go anywhere with these, and besides charging the batteries up, which takes about an hour, hour and a half, depending on the size of the battery itself, and it does a great job. That's basically about it. See you guys next time around.